You want to know why you can't focus for more than 5 damn minutes? It's not your phone's fault. It's not social media's fault. It's not even TikTok's fault. Although, yes, the algorithm is more addictive than crack cocaine cooked by a Michelin star chef. The real reason? You are distracted because, you guessed it, you're weak. Your mind is soft. You have no discipline. You've trained your brain to chase comfort and dopamine like a starving raccoon in a trash can. And now you wonder why you can't sit still and focus long enough to build anything that matters. Of course, you are distracted. You've been feeding your brain junk food for years. Digital, sugar, emotional porn, endless scrolling, and now you want to suddenly flip a switch and be productive. Bro, you've spent the last decade being spoon-fed entertainment by algorithms that know your every fetish, fear, and fantasy. And now you're shocked you can't focus. Focus on this though. Smash the like button before we go any further, because if you're brave enough to sit through this truth, someone else out there probably needs to hear it too. And by you liking, it lets YouTube know to push the video out to more people who need to hear it. Also, quick break for something actually useful, so I don't interrupt mid-vid. If you're tired of walking around looking like you bought your sunglasses from a gas station vending machine, check this out. Navi Eyewear, today's sponsor, is running a ridiculous deal right now for summer. It's buy one pair, you get 4 free. Free shipping, free replacements if you lose them too. Just add all 5 to your cart. The discount auto applies at checkout. No codes needed, links in the description. Now let's get back to why your brain is a squishy little marshmallow. Let's be real. Your attention span is pathetic. You can't even watch a movie anymore without checking your phone 5 times during the opening credits. You probably started this video and already thought about skipping to the tip section. If we even have a tip section in this video. That's what we do now. Skip, skim, scroll. You don't even consume content. You nibble on it like a squirrel with ADHD. You've trained your brain to never stay present. And the scariest part? You think it's normal. You think it's fine to multitask all day long, bouncing between emails, notifications, DMs, half-baked ideas, and zero follow-through. You think success is going to come to you in the middle of that chaos? Distraction is the enemy of progress, and weakness is the fuel of distraction. Because focus, real focus, takes strength, mental strength, discipline, restraint. But you don't want to build any of that. You'd rather optimize your workflow with yet another productivity app. Newsflash, you don't need Notion, you need a spine. You don't need better software, you need better self-control. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you read a book without checking your phone once? When was the last time you sat in complete silence without reaching for something to distract you? When was the last time you just focused fully on one task, one mission, one purpose? If you're like most guys today, the answer is probably, I don't remember, because silence scares you. Stillness feels like death. And discipline feels like torture. But those are the exact things you need to win. This isn't about productivity hacks. This isn't about cold showers or fancy routines. This is about becoming a man who can sit with discomfort, stay locked in, and execute without needing external stimulation every 10 seconds. Here's the uncomfortable truth. I know this whole video is uncomfortable. All my videos are uncomfortable, and that's what you need to hear. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Distraction is a symptom. Weakness is the disease. You don't respect your own time. You don't respect your own time. You don't protect your attention like it's sacred, because deep down, you don't think you're building anything worth protecting. You are not working toward a vision. You are just killing time, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And you know what people say when they don't respect their own time? I'm just trying to relax, bro. No, you're not relaxing. You are escaping. You're not recovering. You are avoiding. You are running from the hard things and calling it self-care. You are running from purpose and calling it balance. But deep down, you know you are not distracted because you're too busy. You're distracted because you've never trained your mind to suffer for something greater. Let me break it down for you. Focus is a muscle. And if you've been skipping mental leg day for years, you can't meditate for 10 minutes without quitting. You can't write for 20 minutes without checking your likes. You can't have a conversation without glancing at your screen like it's a security blanket, because you've built your brain around avoidance. You've programmed yourself to flinch every time things get hard. And now every challenge feels impossible. Not because it is, but because your nervous system is addicted to instant gratification. You've trained your brain to panic when it doesn't get a dopamine hit every few seconds. That's not a life. That's a digital leash. But here's the good news. This weakness, you can kill it. Not with a hack, not with another productivity app, not with a detox retreat to Bali, not with a new phone that turns black and white when you scroll too long. You kill it by choosing discipline, by choosing pain, by embracing boredom. Boredom is a gateway to power or destruction. You need to choose it for power, because when you stop filling every second with stimulation, your brain starts rebuilding itself. When you sit in silence, your thoughts stop scattering and they start organizing. When you force yourself to do hard things without distraction, you realize that your weakness isn't permanent. It's a choice. It always has been. So what do? Here's what you do. You start simple. Delete the apps. Block the websites. Throw your phone in a drawer when you work on silent. Turn it off. Throw it in a drawer. Yes, I said it. Throw it. You are not that important. Nobody's dying if you miss a meme. Then pick one thing, one goal, and attack it like your life depends on it. Because it does. Focus is the only path to meaning, and meaning is the only path to fulfillment. You'll never feel proud of a life spent scrolling. You know it. You'll never look back and say, man, I'm so glad I watched 7,000 reels of strangers doing push-ups on boats. But you will remember the days you built something great, the days you stayed focused, the hard times it took to get there, the days you rejected weakness and chose to suffer for something real. Stop saying you're distracted. Start admitting you were undisciplined. Take accountability and then do something about it. Build a routine so bulletproof it makes distraction feel like a sin. Wake up early. No phone. Work out. No music. What? No music? Yeah, no music. Just you and the grind, you and your mind. Read for an hour. Write for another. Then go attack your mission like a man with nothing to lose and everything to prove to yourself. You want to build a business? Lock in. You want to master your craft? You have to lock in. You want to become the kind of man who actually respects himself? Lock in, and not just for an hour, not for a day, months, years, whatever it takes. Because the world doesn't respect weak men. Women don't respect weak men. And worst of all, you don't respect weak men. Especially not the one you see in the mirror every day when you've wasted another day doing nothing. So fix it. This is the cue. rebuild your brain, reclaim your focus, and become the kind of man who doesn't get distracted because he's too dang obsessed with winning. That's how you kill weakness. That's how you kill distraction. That's how you become dangerous. Let me know in the comments what distraction you are cutting off today. If you made it to the end of this rant, and don't forget, Navi Eyewear, buy one, get four free, free shipping, free replacements, links in the description. Go get them while the deal's up. Now get back to work. You've got a life to build and no one's coming to do it for you. Until next time, peace.